Hey guys, it's Luke here, your digital concierge with Gramophone. Today we have a product that's very near and dear to my heart and one that is a top performer in its category. This is the Totem KinPlay soundbar. The Kin line by Totem strives to deliver versatile audio solutions that have a relatively low barrier to entry yet sound incredible. And the KinPlay soundbar is no exception, offering you an exhilarating listening experience for movies, music, and video games alike. Also, we're talking about the KinPlay soundbar. Check out our video on the KinPlay bookshelf speakers that we did earlier in the year. Guys, I can't wait to break down the details of why this is one of the finest soundbars available. But before we get into it, make sure you subscribe to the Gramophone channel and click that bell notification icon because I don't want to see you miss out on anything that we've got coming. A lot of great stuff is on the way. Alright guys, let's talk about the wonderful features of the KinPlay soundbar. The KinPlay has its own built-in amplifier, unlike the Tribe Solution Bar, which is the other soundbar type product from Totem, making this an all-in-one solution. However, this is two 75-watt amplifiers for a total output of 150, 75 on one channel, 75 on the other. That is a lot of power to cram into a soundbar of this size, especially something that's an all-in-one, and that's really impressive. Let's talk about the drivers on the KinPlay bar. The woofers are dual 4-inch on each side natural hybrid woofers. They're kind of like a plasticized paper. So they have that natural sound, but a little bit of extra speed and stiffness because of the treatment done to them. And then the tweeters are a metal alloy blend of mostly aluminum that sounds sharp and detailed, but never too harsh. The tuning on these is really nice. All of that integrates with a built-in EQ system with different profiles based on your listening habits. You have the pure mode for just straight up as it was intended, a mode optimized for gaming, one optimized for TV to help push voices out a little bit more if you're having difficulty hearing them, and then one optimized for music that gives you a little bit of a bass bump and a little bit of a treble bump. Personally, I like the pure option the best as this delivers very clearly, but pick the one that works best for you. Between the great built-in amps and these wonderful drivers, the KinPlay soundbar is good for a frequency response of 60 Hz to 22 kHz. 60 Hz out of a soundbar is really impressive, especially considering that many bookshelf speakers don't even go that low, and here Totem is able to do it with a soundbar. And let me tell you, after actually hearing it, I can tell you it's legit. For everything that I've heard in this price category that fits the profile of being a soundbar or being this convenient, this is among the best I've ever heard, and it really deserves your attention. Okay, let's start with the dimensions. This is just under 6 inches in height, also just barely under 48 inches in length, making it a near perfect fit with 55-inch TVs, by the way.
And it has a depth of about 4.5 inches.
It's a little bit meatier than your average soundbar, but for good reason, because the excellent cabinet design of this bar contributes to its absolutely class-leading sound quality. It also weighs a hefty and solid 38 pounds, and that is precisely what you want, because while you may need a buddy to help get this thing in place, it means that it's going to sound great, as one thing that we've learned around here is that most great audio products have a little bit of weight to them, because you want that solid cabinet, solid drivers, and quality amps. It's available in a satin black and satin white finish. As you can see, I have the black with me here today, and it looks very sharp, tuxedo sharp, I'd say. But the white is very attractive as well, and I really like the satin that Totem does on both of their finishes on virtually all of their products. It does include a removable grill, by the way, which is great if you just want to keep this thing looking subtle, though I think those drivers look cool. And this grill features the grandest technology in all of audio, magnets, and really good ones at that. I didn't even have to look. Do you see that? We'll leave that on for a second. The design, while a little bit beefier than the average soundbar, is still plenty compact enough to conveniently fit under a TV. And as I mentioned before, it's about perfectly sized to fit underneath a 55-inch. Though it certainly won't look awkward under a 65 or 75 for that matter either, as its design is still attractive no matter which way you set it up. Now we'll pop the grill back off for a second so you guys can take a look at the front display there. The KinPlay soundbar has very convenient and very well functioning, might I say, touch controls right on the top of the bar. You can adjust your volume, pair to Bluetooth, change your EQ, change your source, and power on and power off, or at least in standby, as you do have a main power on the back. Of course, that will pretty much always be left on. These work really well, and that display is very informative. The volume goes from anywhere from a setting of 0 to 60, giving you many steps of adjustment, much more than other bars generally give. And with all the built-in functionality, having a display clearly point out what it is you are doing is really convenient. And I find everything to be snappy, responsive, and work really well. Now, one thing I want to try to show you guys, and it might be difficult to see on camera, but the screen is bright enough to see through the grill. And if you can't see that, I promise you, you can in person. And one of the best things about it is that after 15 seconds of being idle, the screen shuts off. 1, to save on power, and 2, so you don't have a bright blue light annoying you when you're trying to watch TV. Setup on this is as easy as can be, and you have 2 great options. There's wall mounts built right into it, right out of the box, and there's included sound isolation feet, 6 of them in fact, that you can install underneath so that this easily sits on a TV stand and does so with great stability. I do have one of these set up in another store with the feet on, and it holds this thing rock solid secure. But a tabletop isn't your thing, and these do look great on the wall, by the way. Very easy to do so with the already included wall mounts. This integrates into virtually any room, anywhere, whether it's sitting on the table, or better yet, these things look so sharp mounted on the wall because they're seamless. And even in the drivers, Vince at Totem designs not only amazing sounding, but also visually attractive drivers as well. I think the natural hybrid woofers look really sharp with that glossy finish. They kind of catch your eye, say they mean business. And the tweeter, you can see a little bit of that metal shine underneath the grill. All of it makes for a sharp package that not only does sound great, but also looks like it sounds great. This has an optical input, which will be used as a standard in from most TVs, 3.5mm in for, say, like a media player, as well as RCA, so you have good digital and analog connectivity. And it also features Bluetooth version 5.0, being one of the latest and best sounding standards, both in terms of wireless distance, as in how far you can use your device away from the bar while still getting reliable playback, and good transmission of file quality so that it actually sounds great. It also comes packaged with a handy remote that allows you to access all of the functions of the bar while sitting down nice and conveniently, as well as including an optical cable in the box so that you are ready to go from the moment you open it up. It also features a built-in wireless transmitter for wirelessly pairing to a matching subwoofer. You can choose the matching Totem Kin 10-inch subwoofer or the more powerful Totem Tribe Solution sub, whatever fits your fancy. Though I can tell you that the standard 10-inch sub sounds amazing and makes for a great combo. For $1,200, the Kin Play soundbar is a handsome and easily integrated solution for home audio that sounds flippin' amazing. It might be the best sounding product in its price category, as Totem has always been known to just deliver that little bit extra. And it gets even better from there. The bar is $1,200, the matching Kin 10 sub is $1,000, generally for a price of $2,200. However, here at Gramophone, you can save $200 by buying them together and getting the package for $2,000 flat. And let me tell you, for that price, there is almost nothing that comes close in performance for a stereo soundbar setup. If you guys want to take advantage of such a great deal on the best product in its category, head on over to skybygramophone.com where you can check out securely and receive it fast and free, shipped straight to your door. Also, don't forget to come visit us. Stop by one of our showroom locations in Timonium, Columbia, and Gaithersburg, Maryland. And while you're out, check out our beautiful Kitchen Design Center in Hunt Valley, Maryland. Keep in mind, guys, that we're also now on social media, and you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and many more. Just check the links down below. If you guys need any help at all coming up with project ideas, would like to schedule a service request, or just simply want to speak to one of our hi-fi, home theater, or interior design experts, get yourself inspired at gramophone.com. There's a lot of great content on there. Also, ask at gramophone.com if you want to ask me anything about any product I've covered here on the channel. All right, guys, give us a like if you enjoyed this video. Drop a comment down below and tell me what you think. And make sure you subscribe to the Gramophone channel for all of your audio and home theater needs. But I really want to hear from you guys about this. Tell me what you think of the Kin Play soundbar, what you think of Totem, and if you want to see more of their products in the future. As always, thank you for watching. It's such a pleasure to be able to do this for you guys. I really enjoy it. Be seeing you.